Okay, I have a question. What is your opinion on mining Bitcoin at the moment? Should I proceed with mining or is it better to simply buy BTC? Simply buy BTC. Here's why. Mining is profitable in dollars, not in BTC. Let me repeat that for you. Mining is profitable in dollars, not BTC. Once again, for the dumb, deaf, or retarded, mining is profitable in dollars, not BTC. Meaning you will not receive the amount of BTC put in at the current price that you will get out through mining. You will get less. But the price will be a lot higher, so you get more dollars. Get it? So effectively, buying BTC is better. This has to change, of course, eventually, because, if Bitcoin becomes the unit of account, obviously miners have to profit in BTC if they're paying for everything in BTC. All right, so that will be an interesting day. I'm sure it will occur once it is a unit of account, but it has to happen or else Bitcoin, that's another problem with Bitcoin in the future. So right now, it doesn't matter because you could borrow money to mine Bitcoin. This is why we're seeing this disparity, why you have more money coming in, more dollars coming in from mining Bitcoin than you do actually. The more dollars coming in than actually more Bitcoin coming in. Why? It's because I could borrow a bunch of money and buy a bunch of equipment. And so that pumps up the difficulty because more and more people can just borrow on credit, create money out of nothing to buy equipment to mine Bitcoin. And because of that, effectively, you will get less Bitcoin on an average basis across everybody who's mining it. But you'll always make more dollars, right? And that's the key thing there. But once that stops, once people can't borrow money into existence to buy the equipment, then that equilibrium changes. That's where it's coming from. Okay, next question is, hi Da Vinci, what is a good price entry for Sol? How much how much it can dump? Well, I can tell you that $100 is a possibility. It should have stayed around the $100 for a little bit longer than it actually did, but it did not. I think because Sol did a wonderful job of marketing and actually, market making and providing all kinds of utilities and tools for anyone that created they did any kind of work on the network. So you can see right now, if you want to trade this is like too fast, probably going to reverse here off the daily. So I would say we could have a small reversal here off of the 13 EMA and then down to back to the $100 area. This is where it should have been. And we should be like this and then a skyrocket, right? But hey, let's see what happens, right? If they become a layer 2 of Ethereum, which is what they were planning to do, it's going to be an interesting rocket ride on a Solana. I don't know how they're going to pull that off, actually, but let's see if they do, right? But that's the next, big advantage if they can pull that off. Now, if it fails to reverse here, which is also a possibility, right? You can see a downward move like this. You're saying the way it's structured, right? You can see over just a few days, right? We can get down to $100, like what, $3 days? No, that's not likely that we're going to continue in this direction. So we might dump as far as $150. This is where some resistance is before we actually reverse. Let's do some Fibonacci levels here. See what happens. See what we get. The 38.2 is 160. So there it is. In this area, we can see in here, we can see that this is where, is that 38.2? We could reverse here. A possibility, most likely is there. Let's just take the full move. There we go. 138. I thought so. This was like the 36. It was my target area before for Sol to reverse. And yeah, it did reverse here, but then it didn't quite, it just came back and just took off, which is interesting. So we might see it come into the lower area and consolidate, which is where I expected it to go. But yeah, that's what I'm looking at with Sol. Okay.